So those are fava leaves on your left. Oh yeah? Yes. So they plant fava to reintegrate nitrogen back into the soil. So they plant the fava beans, they sell the fava leaves, till the soil with the stems, or they let it go straight to fava. Look at the line. Getting lost sometimes is the best thing. This trip, I've been lost in Florence multiple times, and every time I've gotten lost, we've discovered something amazing. So the leather is from here?
Tuscany leather.
Tuscany leather, yeah. Beautiful.
Italian cow, Francese cow. Done in Tuscany, made in Florence. I am Tuscany.
It's as Tuscan as Tuscan.
15th generation, I don't know.
Wow, that's amazing.
No, it's normal. No, Mexico is normal.
And I think that is part of that learning curve. Being open enough to say, you know, it's okay to get lost. Vintage Italian Playboys over there, cool light fixtures, glassware, plateware. This place is cool. This is wallpaper. This is vintage wallpaper.
1970, I was a child when my mom bought that.
Really?
I remember it.
So this is
remember. It's not from my mom, but I remember it in my house.
this is like the equivalent of the Time Life series in the US.
See?
I think these are cool. I might need these. Being here has a respect level of food. You know, here at Fratelli di Mare, it's so small, right? It's so, but he's so precise and so detailed with what he's making. It's not about hurry up, slam it, get it out. There's care, there's love, it's pride. So pulpo arrabbiata. So there's onion, cipolle, with a little bit of fennel flour in there, right? Look at that. So arrabbiata is spicy, you know? So gorgeous. All right. Here we go. Let's hopefully I don't wear it, okay? I love it. Oh my God. It's a great picture. You're going to get to your destination. Things are going to happen the way they're going to happen. Just enjoy the ride. The thing about being here in Tuscany for Strade is really, it's overwhelming. There's so much emotion right now. It's like, I'm beyond excited, nervous. Let's be honest. There's people coming from all over to ride this Fondo.
Do you have the...
I do have that. I just don't have the CO2. You can't put it on the plane. And race this race the day before. And I'm in a place where my family came from. Hopefully I don't need it. Thank you. And I'm going to ride in a race that I've watched, I've read about. It's pretty exciting. I'm the great-grandson of an Italian immigrant, Rosalie Cosentino. All the foods and things she did when I was a little boy, really, a lot of it was the inspiration for why I cook today. One, please. Si. All right. As a little kid, my great-grandmother Rosalie used to make this thing called tomato pie. Same but different. Dough, tomato, oregano, super simple, good olive oil. It's interesting to see this here because I always thought tomato pie was an Italian-American thing. Little did I know. You know, everything has a time and place. Everything has a time and place. Everything came from somewhere. Place of origin's powerful. History in food is powerful. History in cycling is powerful.
Save knife, granddaddy. Dobbiamo pagare. E poi you wanted a coffee.
I just like the simplest.
I think I'll have espresso. Their Mamma Mia mix is really good.
Is it? Give me some real true understanding of the Florentine food history because it's really deep and rich. From what I've learned is based off of the Medici family.
Yes. It's based off of the Medici family, but also a lot from the recipes of the humble people, of the people who didn't have very much money, and so they had to reuse a lot of food. Ribollita, pappa al pomodoro, and panzanella. And these three dishes all have one thing in common, which is the reuse of day-old bread.
The food, cucina povera,
Sì.
the food of the poor. So basics were beans, right? Bread,
Kale, very
cavolo
sì.
So it's like,
Tomatoes.
but they could be put up or dried and then rehydrated in water. It's so interesting because it was the true embodiment of sustainability, respect for the land, respect for no waste, right? Like lampredotto, norvetti, all these cuts of meat that are traditionally looked at as cucina povera, right? Is beautiful because you make the best out of when you have the least.
And it stays, this respect, you know, even when there is more abundance, there is still respect for not wasting food, for not wasting any part of the cow, and using everything as well as possible, even in times of wealth.
I think the funniest part is you say cow stomach to somebody in the US and they're just so off-put. But when you taste it here, the perception culturally, it's so eyes wide open and using everything. Grazie. Food transcends all boundary. There's taste memories, whether it's an item or a moment that's brought back by a dish or a flavor or a smell. The joy that you get from cooking a meal for somebody is a very powerful feeling. It's the one thing that can give instant gratification. It's that moment when you feed somebody and you can see the reaction from a guest over a dish. And it's the same thing on a bike. It's just that moment of freedom where it's, you know, like you literally, there's wind just blowing on your face as you're descending down a hill and you're careening and swooping and flowing, and or whether you're just climbing and you're out of the saddle, and it all has those moments. Whether it's a bike or whether it's a meal or whether it's cooking. I mean, I'm all over the place all the time. Being on a bike is very powerful way for me to control a overstimulated mind. When I get on the bike, it controls my ADD because my ADD goes to focus solely on keeping me upright, making sure nobody's going to hit me, and looking at my surroundings at every moment. So I'm so focused on those things that it allows me to think clearly. And that's a lot of times when I may smell wild fennel or bay leaf or rosemary on the sides of the road. It allows me to finish dishes in my head or come up with ideas or think clearly about things that I want to do. They're very powerful tools, the bike and food. So, one gold medal?
One gold medal. Athens 2004.
And how many world championships?
Two.
2.
2006 Salzburg and 2007 Stuttgart. But have other three, for me, big victory.
Yes.
3 World Cup, 2002, 2003, 2004. Now, little tour. Today only 50 kilometers.
Okay.
2 little climb
Okay.
and little. I live in Tuscany. I live 1 hour from Siena.
Okay.
This is my region. Italian is Italy is very beautiful.
Yes.
But for me, this area is fantastic.
Today, I ride with you, and then I go to Panzano, and I prepare la carne intera with Dario.
Very good.
And then we have dinner. So, have you eaten at Dario Cecchini's restaurant?
Dario is in Italia un artista, an artist. I think he's vegetarian. No,
Me? No. I love this. Vegetarian. Tonight we're gonna have a vegetarian meal at Dario's restaurant.
So, and you are ready for a ride?
Yes, I'm ready.
Go.
Let's do it.
Go.
Yeah, you had some cinghiale.
Carne
Carne.
bistecca fiorentina.
Perfect.
Falsanese.
How about this? They're old. I found them yesterday at a vintage shop in Florence. They're pretty cool, right? I think these are pre everybody else. I'm late. Dario. Ciao. So sorry. How are you? So good to see you. See?
This is my church.
Oh my God. This is beautiful.
It's okay. Da 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 da. Da da da. Relax. Calma. Sì, è dry ma è riposata.
This is the next.
Wow.
Diciamo insieme, però
Allora forse un due.
poi prendo uno. Right there.
I give you mine.
Grazie.
Allora.
Sì.
Found the seam.
Senti profumo.
That's why she was so funny.
Senti.
So clean.
Lo sporco, se volevo arrivare, c'è.
So, start here?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Vi faccio vedere come macellai.
It's a meeting of butchers here between the two of you.
This is very nerve-wracking. I'm just going to say it, Kim.
L'importante è che i coltelli diventano le tue dita e devi sentire i tuoi coltelli come le punte delle tue dita. Li devi sentire. Quando io ho incominciato a lavorare, io avevo paura del coltello perché ero tutto tagliato sempre e non trovavo mai il coltello perfetto, non avevo il controllo del coltello. Poi alla fine ho trovato la bilancia perché ho affrontato il lavoro con calma. Cosa che non puoi fare E quando affronti il lavoro con calma, diventa come una danza, ci vuole un'armonia, devi sentire quello che tu fai. Questo deve essere sempre in bilancia.
It's super sweet. I'm enamored by what he does. I'm enamored by him, what he's created by staying true to who he is. I mean, he stayed true to Panzano. He stayed true to his belief of transparency in meat, transparency in what he does. What you see is what you get. He's honest, it's true, and it's magic. And, you know, it's that goal in life, to be able to believe in what you believe and have it come true and make it happen. And Dario did that.
È un grande cuore lui.
Saying you've got a big heart.
Do I? That means I should go faster, right?
Ha detto allora posso andare più veloce.
Rattle, rattle. Here comes the cattle. But it's gravel fine. Yeah. Okay. I think the thing about, you know, bicycle racing, running a kitchen, dinner service versus the actual race day, you know, there's a lot that are very similar and very intertwined. It's always about improvement. It's always about getting better. It's always about learning better technique. It's always about finding better ingredients, or, you know, staying true to those ingredients. And it's almost identical in cycling. It's like people are working towards gaining watts, or, you know, getting that extra mile out of their legs that they didn't think they could get before, by building up and training over and over and riding. And it's the same. That to me is what's really beautiful about cycling. It's like you're all in. Culinarily, you're all in.
Questa è la foto del secolo. Oh.
Oh.
Questo dell'altro. Mamma.
This is insane. Like, you come off of that and you're like, okay, I got a breath, and you come over here and you're just like, that's gnarly. Yeah. Well, it's a little windy now. I'm gonna pack. Wow. I'm gonna put in my pocket to be smart. I'm gonna put a vest in there if I need to put a vest on under a jacket or over. I'm gonna pack one to be smart. Oh my God.
Ale, vai, Ale, forza, Ale!
Oh yeah, as if it's not steep enough. The next generation. The fact that it's Podacar and Valverde. Valverde's the old man. It's so rad. Oh my God. History's made today. History is made. I can't believe he did it. It's so good. Juliano Philippe. This is insane. You've got the youngest kid and you've got the oldest guy. So how fast are you going to be
Tomorrow is not easy day because today I have drink more.
Good for me. It's good for me that you drank more today.
Tomorrow is a fantastic day. No stress,
No stress.
no competition,
No.
only ride
And smile.
with a friend.
You know, there's this goal everybody has in life, and everybody wants to be the best at what they are. And it's like, I think everybody forgets, you know, if you don't enjoy the ride, you don't get another one. So make the most of it. You don't get to do this twice. There's no like, hey, when you get to the end, there's no do-overs. You're done. When you get to the end, you're in the ground. So make the most of the moments, enjoy them, live them. It doesn't always have to be win-win or be the best and sacrifice everything else. There is a life balance.
Are you ready for a party? Yep. Yeah, this one's ugly. I think the Grasa de Puerco is starting to get I've got to get the Super Domestique some coffee. He dragged me. These taste like my grandmother's. You should try one. They're so good. I mean, the fact that they're able to marry so much history in with everyday life, it doesn't change. This is never going to go away, and people still move forward. They're able to marry the old and the new. They're able to make it work so beautifully together. The love of history, the love of the classic meal, of the food. I mean, there's still people coming in. There'll be people coming in for hours. Today was a good day. Today was a good day.